Guys, welcome back. Today I want to touch on one of the most self-destructive things you can do in online business or personal branding or in the online space in general, okay? And that is because people don't know you, right? People don't know who you are, what you're about. They've never spoken to you. This is their impersonation of you. Their impression of you, rather, okay? Excuse me, bumbling my words. This is their impression of you, okay? So what you put out there is going to be what they see. And if you are trying to start a business, essentially what you're doing is you're selling to people. You're getting people to want to buy what you're selling, right? And this is something I see most people stumble at, especially the younger guys, right? So listen up. Be original, okay? Be yourself. Stop trying to be somebody else, okay? There's enough tape clones running about smoking cigars in shitty suits thinking they're the man. You look stupid, right? You look like an idiot because you're copying somebody else. It's unoriginal. It's already been done before. Tate's doing it. He's killing it. You are not going to be Tate, right? You need to be your own person, or you're not going to be Iman Gadzhi or Luke Belmore or whoever else you kids look up to. I don't know who it is in the space right now, but you are trying to copy them as opposed to being the best version of yourself you can be, right? And this comes across from really taking what these people are saying as like gospel, like how you need to behave. A lot of people in the online space now is all, oh, it's a numbers game, keep going, okay? You call somebody, you try and sell them. If they're not interested, oh, whatever, bye, hang up, next one, pick up the phone, dial it. Numbers game. It's a numbers game. You just gotta keep dialing. That couldn't be more incorrect, okay? It's a sales game, if that's what you're doing, right? It's not a numbers game. You want to be good at sales because you want to get the most conversions, and you want to get the most conversions from the least amount of calls, okay? That's having a high conversion rate. And how you're going to do that is honestly bring back the old school salesman, right? Where are the guys now who are, ringing up businesses? Hey, how's Susie? How's the kids? How's your golf game? Chatting golf for about a fucking hour. These old school boys used to kill it, right? And this is going to make a comeback, I feel like, because people buy from people, right? They want to see a bit of personality, and a lot of the time they don't want to talk about numbers and facts and figures, especially if you're cold calling them. You're already going to hook them in if you give them a conversation, a bit of a shit talk, a bit of loud banter, a bit of personality, okay? And then they're going to hear what you have to sell towards the end, and they're going to possibly buy off you, right? And I'm not saying this is the write a script, this is the hard way to go. What I'm saying is when you ring people, when you're talking to people, or when you're talking even online yourself, have a bit of personality, right? Be yourself, say what you feel and say what you think, and actually get social, actually talk to people. Because in this day and age, most people, especially younger ones, are so disconnected from social skills, right? They don't speak to many people. And if they do, they're speaking to them in the briefest amount of time possible, like a cashier at a checkout, barely saying any words, always head down on the phone, don't really know how to talk to people properly and converse in real life. You really need to develop that skill. And when you are online, when you are trying to do business, even if it's real life business, brick and mortar, right? Say you have a brick and mortar shop, okay? You want people to want to buy from you. So you want to include personality in that, right? You want people to want to come to you. And how do you do that? Well, you be a person that people like to be around, and nobody likes to be around these clones. Nobody likes to be around these kids who have a cigar on their fucking Instagram smoking, trying to be like somebody that they're not. You're not that guy, right? So be yourself, and people are actually going to appreciate what you're saying and maybe listen to what you're saying or what you're selling, rather. So I think that's a massive flaw in the online space at the minute, where people are really just kind of fumbling a bag on that too. They think like, I'm going to get rich because I'm going to act like this guy. Well, no, like you can listen to what the people say about business, of course, because they're going to give you some of the techniques and things that are going to help you sharpen your skills and get better at whatever you're doing. But trying to be a carbon copy of somebody else is never going to work. And most people, most humans have a built-in bullshit detector, right? They can tell when you're not being authentic. So be yourself, right? And that's going to actually get you better results than just trying to be like somebody else.